look at us developing an astonishing heart for God. Developing an astonishing heart for God. God's going to challenge us, I believe, in this word. I am so excited. I was telling the guys yesterday, I'm excited about what God has been sharing with me all week, and I'm asking him to be able to give me the strength to share it with you like he's been sharing it with me. Amen. And so, one of the things, now in Bible study, now I've already announced, I don't want to confuse anyone, I don't want to upset anyone, but we've already announced we will not have Bible study this week. However, one of the things that we have been learning in Bible study that has been a box to me that has been broken is we've been talking about this book, Max Lucado's book, Anxious for Nothing. And one of the things that he talks about, and you know this is from Philippians chapter 4, be anxious for nothing, but in all things through prayer and supplication, make your requests known to God, and it goes on from there. But the title of the book is from that verse, anxious, those verses, anxious for nothing. One of the things that he talks about is how anxiety, it's interesting in the book he says that the number one mental health issue for men is anxiety, for women is anxiety. And number 3 for men is anxiety behind substance issues of alcohol and drugs. Number 3 is anxiety. So whether we are male or female, anxiety is a big deal. And anxiety comes, as we've studied the last few months on this topic, anxiety comes from an unsettled heart. Our hearts are divided, our hearts are distracted with the things of this world. And in one of the chapters, in the 3rd chapter, where he talks about guilt, he links up guilt and anxiety, guilt and a restless heart, guilt and a heart that can't stay focused on the Lord. It is distracted, it is conflicted, it is confronted by the things of this world, the cares of this world. And so he talks about guilt, and he gives us 9 things, 9 areas of life, or 9 ways that people in general deal with guilt. And if I can just read them to you very quickly, if you want to learn anything more about them, tap your neighbor who comes to Bible study and they'll fill you in all about it. But I'll just give you the names of these 9 things. He says, number 1, we numb it. We find substances, we find happy hours, we find something, and we numb it. However, it reappears as soon as we get back home. He says that we deny it. We act like we never stumble. We concoct ways of thinking about the bad choice, and we act like it never really happened. We minimize it. We didn't sin. We just kind of lost our way. We bury it. We find a mound of work, a calendar that we fill up with things to do to stay busy, and we bury our guilt, our restless heart. We punish it by hurting ourselves in painful ways. We avoid the mention of it. We just don't bring it up. I don't talk about it, and you better not talk about it either. We redirect it by lashing out at the kids. We lash out at our spouse. We lash out at the driver in the next lane. We redirect our guilt, our restless heart, our conflicted heart, and then we offset it by creating the perfect house and the perfect career and the perfect facade. We are perfect and we have it all together. Don't you believe that? Can't you see that I have it all together? When life pushes through the facade, then all the offsets in the world will leave us empty. He said the last way that that people deal with guilt is that they embody it. I just am this thing. This is just who I am. My mother was this way. My father was this way. I'm wired this way. There's nothing that can be done about it. I'm just this way. We embody it. We take it as our own, and we start to live within it and say, that's just who I am. Deal with it.